You see, all the people we read about in the Bible and those we call God's generals, let me tell you the truth, by the privilege of God's grace, I have studied every one of these people as much as I can find. I submit to you, I did not find anything in their life that we are not doing now. We are fasting more than many of them fasted. We are praying more than many of them prayed. Believe me, I'm a student of history. But I found something. Their commitment to see Jesus revealed is the one key that we are missing. When you saw Reinhard Bonnke, you saw Jesus reflected. When you saw T.L. Osborne, they were not ashamed of every opportunity to demonstrate their frailty. They didn't hide it. That was the extent to which they wanted Jesus seen. That everything that seemed to make them superhuman, they would almost make efforts to neutralize it because they wanted Jesus seen. And look, the possibilities that they saw from nation to nation. But for some reason, maybe because of our backgrounds, maybe because, you know, people did not believe in us when we started, or our sociological context, there is still locked up within us a desire. Lord, I want you to shine, but don't forget about me. I can't hide the fact that me too. Let's do it together. Hallelujah. It is the one secret I have found about dominion and authentic power. When it becomes true in your heart, to see you high and lifted up, you are shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. We'll see you high and lifted up. You're shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Hallelujah. So this, I must emphasize, is the reason for dominion. Don't just stretch your hands to say, Lord, the grace to walk in power and authority. Man of God, you must understand. Businessman, you must understand that everything that gives you access to create and manifest, to correct and restore, also has an assignment. The end of all things is the Christ himself. You never put full stop till you arrive at Jesus. So as the blessing and the lifting comes, make sure it passes through you and does not stop at you. That journey must continue until it gets to the foot of the cross. This is a very powerful secret. John said in chapter 3 and verse 30, he says that I may decrease. He didn't say that I may vanish, but that I may decrease and that he may increase. John got it right, but for some reason I don't know what happened. For as long as he was about Jesus, his relevance remained. But for as long as he got angry and felt, Jesus, this thing I don't even understand again. You know how John died? He died as a birthday gift from a little girl. What spirits could not do, what warriors could not do, a little girl's dance remove the head of a prophet. That is not how God rewards those who serve them. But this is what happens when you are at the wrong end of this dominion thing. The scribes and Pharisees, because his entire process of baptism was about Jesus, nobody could touch him, nobody could kill him, provided the mission was the revelation of Jesus. The disciples of John, at a point in time together with him, he got offended and he said, go and ask Jesus, are you the Messiah? Forget that I ordained you. I'm not even sure of what I did again. And Jesus said, I know what the problem is. You have taken your attention from the revelation of me now to yourself. For as long as the disciples walked with Jesus and the goal was to support the revelation of him, they remained invincible and powerful. Then they asked a question. He said, come on, this thing, is it all about you? What shall be done to us? And division started, destruction started, until they all disappeared. It is dangerous when you, listen, when the light of God shines through your heart, if it is your image that reflects back, you are in trouble. You are truly yielded when it is Jesus that is reflected back. Because if I stand in front of a mirror and see a dog, I know that there is a spirit. I'm not a dog. If I stand in front of a mirror, I should see myself. So if you say that he has consumed you and you stand in the mirror, strangely, you should not see yourself. Are we together? But for many of us, when we stand in the mirror, our ambitions and self and everything is what we see. Then we back it up with spirituality and say, I must have dominion. No, it does not work that way. God is not a fool. Are we together now? Jesus revealed, I say, Jesus glorified. This is the simple, childlike, but potent intent to the whole subject of dominion.